there are many countries where companies actually charge you on a per byte basis when it comes to data traffic. Okay? And notice this is very different from what we do back home here, where we typically got fixed fees for these things. But if you have transmission charges based on bytes and so on and so forth, then that kind of explicit monetary cost of content uploading and downloading is also likely to affect how you behave, how much you download, and how much you upload, right? So one of those interesting things we found out was, or we were looking at was, how does this variable pricing affect consumer behavior? And of course, this is common in sort of countries in Asia Pacific. But why am I talking about this here today? Well, because you know what? Looks like we might be back home here moving in the same direction. So some of you may already sort of know this. In January, the Verizon CTO suggested that we actually move to usage-based pricing for data and content here. And pretty soon, in about a couple of months after that, AT&T CEO suggested we do the same. Okay? And the idea is that generally, there's a very small minority of us who download and upload a lot of content. Okay? Majority don't upload or download too much. So what AT&T or Verizon are contemplating doing is that they would charge the heavy downloaders or heavy uploaders higher prices as opposed to those of us who don't. Okay? So in other words, every time you upload or download a specific byte, you are actually going to be paying a variable fee for that. So, so it's in many ways, the Asia Pacific region serves as a crystal ball for what is sort of likely to happen here. So if we actually go down this path, it would be very interesting to see how consumer behavior changes when we move from fixed pricing to sort of variable pricing, right, in the mobile space.